Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we are going to talk about which iPhone to buy if you are purchasing iPhone 12. In my last video we discussed two phone models. One was iPhone 12 and another was iPhone 12 mini. But in this video we are going to continue our buyer's guide video and talk about two or more models. One is iPhone 12 Pro and iPhone 12 Max Pro Max. So without further ado, let's start with the video. And if you are new to my channel, I would appreciate if you view other videos of my channel and also subscribe it, because I make very informative videos every day and I will continue to make so that it affects the whole community. And without wasting a time, let's start. And this is the official iPhone 12 Apple website, and let me just zoom this. So as you can see, we previous video discussed iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Pro. Now in this video we are going to discuss iPhone 12 Pro and iPhone 12 Pro Max. So just give me some quicker overview. So iPhone 12 is very common phone and it's being used by everyone. Now we are going to talk about iPhone 12 Pro. So here you can see iPhone 12 Pro. This is the intro and it's their premium model for this year. And since they have changed every designing aspect of it and tried to meet and match with their iPhone 5s kind of design, so it's really awesome. Now the pricing for it starts in India at 1,20,000 rupees, and it houses A14 Bionic chip, which is also available in 12 mini and 12. And there is Pro camera system, which takes low light photography rather, to the next level, and it has even bigger jump on iPhone 12 Pro Max. And ceramic shield delivers 4 times better drop performance, so it is also safe if you accidentally happen to drop your device. Now talk about their design. So it has less bezel and more screen, so it will be more screen on your phone, and screen to body aspect ratio will be more than 90%. And it is really nice because nowadays many mobile phone manufacturers are making their phone screen to body ratio more than 92 to 97%, so it looks very pretty. Now there are the two models side by side and let's compare it. So iPhone 12 Pro Max has 6.7 inch Super Retina XDR display, and 12 Pro houses 6.1 inch Super Retina XDR display. And their glass, so they have ceramic shield, which is tougher than any smartphone glass that is claimed by Apple. So their display is breaking proof. Now so the design from the sides are very nice, the edges are pretty, and it is very shiny. So it has surgical grade stainless steel, so it's really pretty and it's really awesome. If you hold it in your hands, it will look awesome. Now it is splash proof and waterproof also, so blows other phones out of the water. So it has IP68 water resistance rating, so it is better because most phones have IP67 or 66. So this is better than the previous versions. And there are 4 kind of colors which are available. So Pacific blue, gold, silver and graphite. So you can choose your preferred color if you are hoping not using any back cover. So A14 Bionic, the only thing even close was our last chips. So Apple boasts about their chips more than any other brands of smartphones. So it is a 5 nanometer chip in the industry, and which is really awesome and really impressive, which has advanced components and 40% more transistors. So it has 50% faster CPU and GPU than any other smartphone chip, and it has 11.8 billion transistors, and it works on 5 nanometer, and it has 80% faster neural engine and 16 core neural engine. So it has overall 70% faster machine learning accelerators, and it is generation ahead of any other smartphone chip. So it also houses LiDAR scanner and AR at the speed of light. So there are two things. LiDAR scanner uses laser to map the depth of the field so that they can scan your 3D image, which will give you better depth effects if you are taking videos and photographs. Also it has augmented reality, so if you are playing some games like Pokemon Go, which was really famous back then, so it is also nice. It will give you good performance. Now look at that visuals. So this will tell you how the AR and it looks, LiDAR looks. So the LiDAR scanner, and it measures how long it takes light to reflect back from objects. It's just like sonar, so it can create a depth map of any space you are in, and it claims that they are very ultra fast and accurate, so you can now transform a room into a realistic rainforest or show you exactly how a new sneaker will fit. So basically in near future, e-commerce website will give you a demo so that you can take your picture and use it in your room, so you will get the effect. Just like in Lenskart, you can try many frames and it maps your face, so you can try any face, any frame on your face, so it is like that only. And NASA is developing LiDAR technology for Mars mission, so it will help you to like virtualize the exact field in your room, and it will help you understand many things. So it has many uses, not only in the field of e-commerce but also on science and technology and medicines also. So let's talk about their cameras. So it has pro camera system, and it also comes with a new night mode. So they are now, low light photography is very important these days because people come out of their houses every evening and they want to make their moment very nice and they want to make it very clear. But the problem with the cameras is because they don't have powerful lighting and powerful flash, so sometimes even many good processor phones cannot render the exact night level photography image, so it becomes really problem for many people, especially if you are into vlogging and stuff. So night mode comes to both the wide and ultra wide cameras. So now there are two cameras and they both support night mode, and it is better than ever at capturing incredible low light shots. Now this is subject to performance, so once I get the hands on any device, I will make a detailed video, so I will also check this. And LiDAR makes night mode portrait possible, and the wide camera lets in 27% more light for greater detail and sharper focus day or night. So if low light conditions, the focus must be less than 2, and it wide camera with focal length is 1.6 aperture captures 27% more light, and there are new 7 element wide lens for edge to edge sharpness, and also it comes with optical image stabilization which makes 5000 adjustments per second, and it is really important if you are moving ahead and making vlogs or any videos. So image stabilization is the most important factor when you are making some premium grade movies and programs. So this also houses in iPhone 12, and it is really nice because they are making many adjustment and improving it generation by generation. Now LiDAR delivers up to 6 times faster autofocus in low light. This is most important feature because in low light autofocus becomes very slow, and if they are claiming that the autofocus features will become fast, then the rate of capturing the image and the quality of the image will be maximum, and you will get the full rewards in your photography. And it also comes with bigger iPhone Pro camera system, so their sensors are 47% larger, and pixel density is also nice. So it has OIS stabilization the sensor, and even if you are not, the new 65mm telephoto camera lets you zoom in tighter on portraits. So basically if you want to wide angle photos and low light photos, so it has 87% better low light photos. It also comes with 5 times optical zoom range, and this is very nice because most of the time it uses digital zoom, so optical zoom is very important. And it has 1.7 micrometer pixels and new sensor shift optical image stabilization. So these are some technical terms which we need not to be discussed here because it will be covered in my review video. So now here are some samples that you can see and you can really appreciate how it looks like. So it is the night mode photograph, and there are some other samples, so you can check that the quality is very nice and performance is very premium. And even though your skin tone, it matches with the environment, and it will give you even monochromatic photographs, black and white photographs are also looking with more details. It all comes with high dynamic range. And now artificial intelligence is very important because it uses their machine learning method to actually learn around the objects and render them accordingly closest to the nature. So it is housing smart HDR3, which automatically refines highlights, shadows and contours. Even at midday you can see details in faces and shadows. So yes, you can see from here that blacks and whites are equally balanced and the image is looking very depth and very natural. And this is the beauty of high dynamic range. You can get all the whites and blacks in a single shot, and which will give you more detailed photographs. So these are some more samples, and this is released by Apple, so I don't really what do we say, we do not really know the exact quality of these photographs. So once I get the hold of review unit, I will make a dedicated video for camera performance, and I will also share with you guys how the images looks like in real lighting conditions and real life conditions. So here are the samples, and now since we have talked about both the phones, now here are the technical details. So there are three kind of cameras: ultra wide, wide and telephoto. So here you can see the details. I need not tell about them because it also matters when the photographs are taken in real conditions. So these are just some technical specifications. Now it has, if you are a very creative person and you know how to take photographs in professional grade, so it also comes with Pro RAW. That mode gives you standard raw information along with the Apple image pipeline data. So if you are into developing and in the photography line, so you can actually take multi-frame exposure adjustment. So it is just like Pro mode, so you can adjust your photographs according to the situation, and every options will make your photographs look much better if you are a professional. So it also helps professional to take their photographs, and it has Dolby Vision recording like I talked about in my previous video. So it has 16 times more colors, infinitely more spectacular. So take a look at this image. So you can see the details. It is stunning, and this is the beauty of Dolby Vision. So it is the first camera that takes Dolby Vision, and it captures 700 million colors. So but for that you also need to have some Dolby Vision enabled television. So it is both confirmation from the both sides, and you can see from here how the movie will looks like if you record it from your iPhone. So all the details you can check. Awesome. So performance wise, both camera models are really awesome, and they have many features, and they also have ISP with improved noise reduction for more details. Now these are the samples for depth effect. So if you are taking bokeh mode photographs, the depth will look very stunning, and it also has infinity pool of pixels. So talking about the brightness of the screen, so it has 1200 nits peak brightness for HDR photos and movies, and it has 20:1 contrast ratio for true blacks and brightness white. So it is the specification of the screen and the display, and it has 3.4 million pixels in iPhone 12 Pro Max, which is the most ever in an iPhone. And in my last video I talked about MagSafe accessories, so I won't talk about it now, but these are the features which you can see. And it also have turbocharging facility, but remember, do keep in mind, because this unit will not be housing the charger, dedicated charger and earphones, so you'll need to purchase them separately if you are already not having them. So talk about speed, so it supports both 4G and 5G, so very good performance. And operating system is of course iOS 14. So Apple is making their dedicated operating system, and which is the best in its class, so you don't need to worry about the privacy and other stuff. So in this video I talked about iPhone 12 Pro and iPhone 12 Pro Max, and in the both videos I show you the features. But now the comes main part, which one should you buy? So if you are having some issues regarding your budget, then I would suggest that you can always go for iPhone 12 or iPhone 12 mini. But if you need full iPhone experience and you are not having any trouble regarding the budget, and you want to experience the features and the performance of your phone, then I would suggest you can go for iPhone 12 Pro. And for iPhone 12 Pro Max, sometimes you cannot use it with a single hand because the screen size is 6.7 inch. So if you are a female and you want to use your iPhone from one hand and you are not used to use two hands for your iPhone using, smartphone usage, so then I would suggest you can always go for iPhone 12 Pro. But if you have larger hands and you don't mind your to using two hands, then iPhone 12 Pro Max is the ultimate phone for this year, and it features everything that Apple has done. So the price is also very much, but it will be depending upon you. So for general and maximum users, iPhone 12 will suffice. And if you want to use 4.7 inch or 5.5 inch display kind of phones, so iPhone 12 mini is really good, but the features are not very much than the iPhone 12 Pro. So that's it guys, I have told you that it all depends upon you, which one do you prefer and which one suits your budget. But for the maximum performance and every feature, if you want to use and you want to keep your iPhone for more than 2 to 3 years, then I would suggest you can also go for and always go for iPhone 12 Pro. So that's it for now guys. Thank you for staying on my video, and if you like my video, please hit the subscribe button and also view my other videos. I will make more videos regularly. Thank you now guys, and goodbye.